Why is it that we only find true, profound clarity after hitting rock bottom? It's because a desperate situation marks the peak of our fear. It's the point where we are finally forced to let go of all our illusions and release our expectations of everyone. We've all heard the saying, "You were reborn in the place you thought you would die." But only those who have been truly cornered by fate understand that this great awakening is not a sudden flash of insight. It is a slow, brutal dismantling of the soul. It first tears down every fantasy you hold dear, and then forces you, with your own two hands, to piece yourself back together into a person who sees the world with painful clarity. This transformation happens in 5 critical stages. Stage 1, the Great Disillusionment. You realize that all dependence is an illusion. When life is good, you believe the world is warm. You think your family is a safe harbor, your friends are your rock, and your love is forever. But rock bottom is a violent wake-up call. You learn that family bonds are not always unconditional. You see that friendship is, at its core, a value exchange. When your light shines bright, your table is full. But when you fall into darkness, they fear the contagion of your despair and quietly drift away. You discover that love and marriage, when faced with harsh reality, are often more about partnership than fairy tale. When your value disappears, the affection can depreciate with it. It is here you learn that no love is guaranteed. All relationships are held in a delicate, unspoken balance. Stage 2, the Crucible of Solitude. The deepest pain of hitting rock bottom isn't the hardship itself. It's a realization that no one can truly save you but you. You look to your parents, but they were lost in their own anxiety. You turn to your friends, but they could only offer a few comforting words before returning to their own lives. You fantasized about a savior, but you learned that in the adult world, people prefer to add flowers to a victory, not send fuel into a fire. In this moment, you understand a fundamental truth. Life, in its essence, is a solo journey. The shattering of disillusionment and the refining fire of solitude are what prepare you for what comes next. Stage 3, the awakening. This is the shift from why me to what can I do? After the anger, the blame, and the self-pity have burned themselves out, you are left with 2 choices. 1. Remain a victim, convinced the world has wronged you, until you are consumed by despair. 2. Take absolute ownership. You channel all the energy you once spent hoping for a savior into rebuilding yourself. Then, one sleepless night, the Great Awakening hits you like a splash of ice, cold water. You realize that all of your expectations of the world were just a sophisticated way of running from yourself. Stage 4, the rebirth. Many believe this awakening leads to coldness, but those who have truly endured the abyss often emerge with a deep and profound gentleness. Your coldness was just armor. Now, you can see the limited but real warmth in others, because you are no longer trying to chain them with the expectation of unconditional love. You are no longer naive about human nature, but you are no longer bitter. You understand that self-interest is a powerful force, but you also believe there are still flickers of light worth cherishing. You stop being so hard on yourself. You accept your own humanity, your weaknesses, your mistakes, and you still find yourself worthy of respect. You dare to love the world again, but now, without attachment to the outcome. You give simply because you choose to. Stage 5, the clarity. This is what it means to see the world as it is, and still choose to love it. This is the only true heroism. You finally understand that heroes are not without despair. The awakening born from rock bottom doesn't make you heartless. It makes you warm-hearted, but with clarity. You will still help people, but without expecting gratitude. You will still love, but without fearing abandonment. You will still believe in beauty, but without making it a condition for your survival. After walking this purgatorial path, you will stand in the ruins of your old life and discover that the light you were so desperately searching for was always in the palm of your own hand. And finally, you stop searching for the light, because you have become the light.